The process to making coffee here is a very long story. Phil and Jacob, they get their beans from all over the world. And then there it goes to the barista process, which is my favorite part.
So you have a pour-over station with 4 baskets, and there's this metal basket that holds a metal net inside of it, and there's a plastic cylinder inside of that. And you set a filter in the plastic cylinder.
Get whatever beans. Grind the beans. Put the grinds in the filter. Pour the water. Let it brew. Pull it out. Save drips. Put in sugar, cream. Mix it up. I've got a large dancing water for TanviS. At the end of the day, it's beans and water. So nothing complicated.
It's like the most simple way of making coffee, I guess. But at the same time, you're doing everything. Like, it's the most love goes into it, I guess.
It's not really done anywhere else, and everything's done by hand, which is my favorite part. I always feel the best things in the world are made by hand.
I think for people who like coffee that tastes good without syrup or like any added crap, it's really difficult to go back to other mass-produced coffee vendors.
The flavor, it's really good coffee. I mean, it's awesome. The flavors that these guys come up with is really amazing.
It's just original. It's very original.
We strive to better people's days. Again, whether if it's with a cup of coffee or interactions.
We care about you, and it kind of starts with that individual cup.
I think the reason we have that mission is to make it more of a personal interaction with somebody when you're making their coffee.
If there was anything wrong from the time they woke up, you help make them forget about that even for 5 minutes and just help start their day right.
That's probably the most important part of bettering someone's day is you have to get inventive with it and figure out how to make that person happier when they leave.
When someone's having a bad day, it's very important not to bring that into the workspace because it does spread to everyone around you.
Like you come in and you just give customers and your team all that you can give them for the time that you're there, because they're gonna do the same for you.
I feel like it humbles you because you have to realize that your day isn't the most important, it's everyone else's.
When you walk into a Philz, you're almost always gonna get the same level of attention.
The customers will come up to us and start talking about some very personal things. Or they'll come up to us and they're having a very bad day, and we've had customers come up and they're just crying. And it's not that we feel obligated to please them, but it feels good to better someone's day, either if it's with a cup of coffee or a conversation or just some little interaction.
Good customer interaction, or just a good conversation if you're gonna have one, and then when you give them their coffee and they can walk away feeling like, all right, now it's time to take on the world or whatever.
It could be the freedom that we have to have with the interactions with our customers. That's my favorite part.
If you go to Starbucks or Pete's and there's a line that big, they don't really have time to get to know you or ask what your name is or where you work or really anything about you. And I feel like when you get to that level with somebody, it's a lot easier to better their day.
I mean, coffee is the product, but what comes with that product is warmth. Some places you get a lot of community. People are friendly.
At this Philz, it's very close family,
I feel so comfortable here to just kind of goof it up.
I think what makes Philz the most different is that people are allowed to be creative.
There's something about this store. It brings some of the weirdest characters I've ever seen in my life. I mean, really cool people.
I gotta say, the customers here are some of the best.
The flavor, the people, the music, how laid back everything is.
I feel stronger, feel more confident as myself, So I really gotta thank Philz for that, big time. Huge influence on who I am today.
I mean, I haven't gotten tired of it in almost 2 years. I still love my job.
It's fun. I mean, it's fun. I'm a regular here. And even when, I'm not, on my days off, it doesn't mean I take my day off from coffee. I'll always come here if I can.